My name is Jack, and we today will be presenting our project into energies and how this affects our employability skills. Myself, Matt, Andrew, Dimitri, Nikhil, and Sharon have all learned a great deal at our time at university, but this capstone project has ensured that we will be able to become more employable as we join the workforce.
And I'm a final year MQ student studying a Bachelor of Com at Macquarie. Today I'd like to highlight my employability skills using my ePortfolio and Portfolio. I began my MQ journey way back in 2017, fresh out of high school at the ripe age of 18. Little did I know the whirlwind adventure I'd be in for and the variety of skills and key learnings I'd pick up along the way. It's unfortunate for me that when I first began my uni degree, being the naive 18-year-old I was, I didn't understand concepts such as commitment, sacrifice, and consistency. Nevertheless, I always maintained a level of passion and hunger to succeed. Sitting here now talking to you about my journey brings me so much fulfillment, knowing that I've been given so many key learnings by this wonderful business school that I'll go forth and use in the next chapter of my life. Self-reflection, compassion, empathy, persistence, and teamwork. All of these, the most important things I feel as if I've taken from my time here. Taking you back to my first semester at MQ, I began studying only 2 units, Marketing 101 and Economics 111. I chose to do this as straight out of school I managed to obtain a full-time role in real estate, working at one of Pennant Hill's top real estate agents.
This contemporary 3-bedroom beach-style home has broad appeal, with great opportunity for downsizing, upgrading, and young families.
It was here that I learnt my very first lesson. If you're going to try to balance full-time work on top of university studies, make sure you're committed and consistent, can hold yourself accountable for all tasks, and can also maintain a healthy life balance, which is definitely something I wasn't prepared to do. Here's an assessment I submitted in my first semester for Economics 111. The instructions were very simple. Answer all questions given, follow the clear rubric guidelines and assessment instructions. At the time, I felt all the answers I provided were correct and that I would be receiving quite a high mark. I was wrong, of course, as I failed to follow the detailed rubric, assuming that knowing the content in the unit was the only thing required to get a good mark. Moving on to a year later, when I decided to forego my work in real estate in order to give my full-time studies a go. This is a major project I submitted as a group for marketing research, in which we decided to gain a quantitative and qualitative data from Macquarie students regarding their preferences over every single factor involving Macquarie University Library. A top mark in this subject, resulting in me obtaining my first high distinction, gave me a lot of joy. It's something that I'm very proud of and now still look back on today with a big smile on my face. Wind forward to the clock today where I sit here selling my skills as a near graduating business school student for the Capstone Unit of Agility and Excellence in Business. As a person, I feel many more years wiser than simply the 4 I've spent studying. I feel as if I've gained a true insight into all aspects of teamwork, team building skills and networking, and I now have a far broader knowledge of foundation concepts in economics, accounting and finance. Most importantly, I feel as if I can now truly pitch to all future employers that I would most definitely be a valuable asset to their company because of my willingness to grow and develop as a cohesive and my sheer desire and hunger to succeed in everything I put my mind to. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Dimitri, and I'm here to discuss my employability in terms of the skills and knowledge I've attained through my Bachelor of Commerce and through my experience at my current digital marketing internship. I started my university journey back in 2017, and I'm currently in my final semester of my degree. Throughout my journey at Macquarie University, I have failed and completed many units that has changed my perspective and drilled valuable habits and knowledge that I can carry through my life and career. One of these units was ACCG 2004, Business Ethics and Risk Management. This unit focused on a diverse range of ethical theories and practices that I have now carried through my work and internship experience. An example of these ethical practices was communicating my opinions and values to my team members in a respectful and appropriate manner. As well as this, the unit MQBS 3010 has been crucial in my understanding of teamwork and the most effective ways to work in a team. The theory of teams and teamwork module has shown and sparked my interest in the theories and practices that I could easily adapt to a workplace, such as my corporate internship as a junior digital marketer. It's within this unit that our group Energies was able to work together to break down and achieve the UNSDG goal number 13, climate action. This project had focused our individual majors and how we as a team can bring them together. At the start of 2021, I had begun a digital marketing internship at ARA Security. Here, I was responsible for organizing and delegating work on website design, content creation, email marketing, and handling CRM and CMS softwares. It was the knowledge from this theory of team and teamwork that helped me organize projects according to each member's strengths and weaknesses. These wireframes were some of the first basic web design, and it was my first piece of work that I had completed and presented to my team and the boss. My internship has brought upon many experiences and work that would allow me to practice the theories and mindset that I have learned through my bachelor course. I know that I will be a valuable and dedicated employee and will strive to achieve the company's goals, but also strive to achieve and improve my communication skills, networking, personal growth, and my quality of work. I truly believe my experience over the years has made me much more employable at university and work. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nikhil and I'm a final semester student at Macquarie University Business School, completing a Bachelor of Commerce with a major in marketing. My time at Macquarie Business School has been highly enjoyable, and I believe I have gained many key employability skills due to the practical learning and teamwork elements which make up the foundation of many assessment tasks I have had the privilege of completing. These simulation-based assessments have done well to mimic real-life work scenarios and have helped me excel through internship roles I have been lucky enough to complete through my time in Macquarie. For example, this past semester through marketing strategy, we were placed into teams to simulate a marketing team and assess our ability to navigate realistic decisions and issues. We were also tasked with weekly analysis where we would read and interpret cases on well-known products and assess on our oral presentation of its key challenges and our own recommendations. Similarly, in new venture marketing, we were asked to analyze a modern case and give our opinion on the feasibility of its success, much like the popular TV show Shark Tank. These assessments were particularly fun for me, as they provided a sense of subjectivity and creativity, which I believe are key employability skills. However, I believe I could have managed my time better and allocate tasks myself, and I hope to improve this moving forward, as I know it will be a key for me in a professional space. The Capstone project and SHOCK has been another key simulation and teamwork assessment, which I believe has helped me further hone my employability skills due to the freedom provided by Prashant and the guidance provided by Rui. Thus, I would like to thank the talented teaching team for providing me such a great experience and showing me what it means to be a professional in business and providing me many key employability skills. Thank you.
Hi Prashant at Macquarie Business School. My name's Andrew Bain, and I'm going to be discussing some of the things that I've learnt here at my time at Macquarie and how I've incorporated them into my Capstone project. So the Capstone project is a group report, and that will be my first point. So at Macquarie and in my degree, I've done a lot of group reports. I think the learning is very based around group reports, and that's a great thing. So this first example is Folio Scaps. It's one of the previous group reports I've done, and a real takeaway from this was that it was one of the first times I tried to kind of be part of the leadership in the group, and I think I did a great job. But I also think there are things I could have done better, such as possibly not being... I wasn't a bit direct enough. I could have been a bit more direct, but then I might have also been a bit overbearing. So in response to that, for this unit, in my Capstone project, I did try to be a bit more direct in how I wanted to have this work done, and I think it was received well with my teammates. So I took what I did, what I might not have done too well in a previous unit, and then I've incorporated it into my Capstone project and group report, and I think I did a pretty good job in response. So the next thought that I've incorporated was this ethics. So this is another unit that I've done. ACG 2004, which is business ethics and risk management. So this unit was entirely ethics. So a lot of the time with these accounting units, in my experience, we do a little bit of ethics here and there, but never really an entire unit. So this time, I really wanted to look at how this unit was special to me. So it was an entire unit of ethics, and ethics and risk management, actually. So incorporating that into my capstone project, it was very, very significant to be able to implement my knowledge of ethics into the agility exercise. So as part of my group, we were very good at allocating roles and distributing the workload. So after completing this unit and being offered the opportunity to do the ethics part of the agility exercise, I thought this was a fantastic opportunity, and I'm glad that I was able to recall in previous knowledge that I've learnt during my degree. I think it's very important that I'm able to draw on previous knowledge and actually apply it to things I'm doing now. I think that can very easily translate to previous knowledge being usable in the workplace. It's a very easy transition, and I'm grateful that I've had this opportunity already to do that. The last thing I'm going to look at is this accountants in the profession. So this unit is largely a reflection unit. So it's given me the opportunity to reflect on my degree and what I've learnt during just this semester. So not only the accountants in the profession, but the unit I'm doing now, MQBS, they're both about reflecting on the journey I've been so far. So questions like this, they've really set me into a reflection mindset about all the things I've learned during my degree, and then how I can really have that in the forefront of my mind when I'm going through projects like these, especially the capstone project. So after all this, and all the things I've learned this semester and throughout my degree, I'm very grateful that I've had the opportunity to learn these, and I can't wait to incorporate them into my workplace every day and for the rest of my life. Thank you.
My name is In Hee. My majoring in finance and will be granted a bachelor degree of commerce in Macquarie University in 2021. During the past 3 years of study period, I have mastered some academic skills in the financial field and also improved study skills in group cooperation. A1 3052 incorporate principles and techniques for security allocation in a portfolio. ACCG 3050 was another helpful business unit for me to learn and apply principles and techniques to financial analysis and valuation of listed company. These two courses have made a great impact on me. Before my graduation, I'm responsible for financial part in Capstone project. I will simply to present. An award of 1 million has been awarded for the project to pump more of the renewable energy to the grid. Based on the capital invested, the company has a project to have revenue of 1.8 million in the first year of operation. From the slide, you can realize the gross profit is growing at a 4% rate, and this is a good indication in the first phase of the project. Besides, the company is incurring a lot of expenses while producing the renewable energy. Among the expenses incurred include the salary and the wages, which takes a bigger proportion of the expenditure. Additionally, the company gets a net profit of 295,900 in the first year and expected to grow at an approximate rate of 6% in the preceding years. Balance sheet shows the financial position of the company. The project has been evaluated using various evaluation methods. For example, the project has a positive net present value, which shows that it's viable and can be executed. Additionally, it has an internal rate of return of 14.6%, which is above the discounting rate, giving more evidence that the project is viable. Finally, the annual return on investment is 5.52%, making the project to be profitable. I will happy to learn these skills in my degree. Thank you.
As previously discussed, my name is Jack, and I'm going to talk about what I've learned during my time at Macquarie University. For me, my journey was a little bit different, starting in 2016, starting out in a law degree. And after a month, I decided that law was not for me and decided to take my path down the commerce route. From there, I studied for a year and a half, then took a year and a half off, and have come back for the last 2.5 years. So for me, again, a very different journey. But I believe that a lot of my skills that I learned have been in that second half of my university degree. Beginning with my aging population and superannuation report I conducted in semester 1 last year. Now, this was an assignment which had great project research and a lot of depth and knowledge, which I did during the subject. This was actually a subject that I did come first in at the end of the semester, something that I thought at the start of my degree was near impossible. Some of the improvements, though, I still could have made in this assignment included better written communication. As you can see, my verbal communication is of a great standard, but sometimes my written communication can lack. From there, I moved to a group report that we did in that same semester, which was my Konica Minolta report into learning and development. Now, this report actually was my PACE project. So we partnered with Konica Minolta and gave them advice on their sales and training program, which was lacking at the time through less results. Now, I worked with these people here, as you can see. We all took on different aspects of the project, but it was a great subject to learn human resources, learning and development, as well as teamwork and leadership skills. Leadership was where I really excelled in that project. I could have probably have had a bit better consultation with group members at times. However, on the whole, this was another very rewarding project that I believe makes me more employable as a Macquarie University business graduate. From there, I'm going to mention our shock from this project as my third one. So this was our video that we created as a group. Now, again, this is another one where I've taken a leadership role, but have been more consultative with the rest of the group, with everyone having their say and everyone doing an equal amount of work. I believe that this really incorporated what Macquarie University Business School is all about, as well as making myself more employable for the future. It was great research, great time management, and all those sorts of aspects that employers are looking for in today's world. So thank you very much for your time, and I've thoroughly enjoyed my time at Macquarie University. So on behalf of Energies and our project, we want to thank you for watching our video. We also want to thank Rui and Prashant for what a unit this has been. Something that we believe will actually improve our employability opportunities moving forward, as well as addressing the UN Sustainable Development Goal number 13, climate action for future generations, so that we can all enjoy this wonderful world, as well as delivering profits for our organisation.